I'm not having fun anymore, and I picked this question. Hi everyone, welcome back to Try to Keep Up, the podcast where we get together and argue about dumb shit for your entertainment. I'm Tina.
I'm George Franklin.
And I'm a fan of the Jeffersons.
And we are back with 3 more arguments for you. Our first argument is, first question of the night, are you more afraid of outer space or the ocean?
Space.
The ocean.
Okay. Dan, you explain first.
Okay.
Why space?
Because it's not that, I just feel like there's a better chance of me being saved in the ocean. Like, there's not going to be a random spaceship just rolling by and be like, oh, look, there's Dan, let's save him.
How many times in your life do you think you're going to
I'm
encounter
just
space?
saying.
Wouldn't you be in a spaceship? Like, how would you get there?
I don't know.
Okay.
This could really go off the rails here.
Right.
It sounds like it. I just feel like you come in contact more with the ocean than space. I probably will never go in space.
But I feel like the context of this question is, like, conceptually, so, like, the depths of the ocean that we have no idea what the fuck's down there. Like, there's whole parts of our planet that we have no idea what's there.
Yeah, again, I'm still on my question.
Versus conceptually outer space.
Yeah, so we know that there's stuff in the ocean that I don't know why I censored myself. This is not a PG-13 content.
The stuff.
I agree though, but I've also been in the ocean, never in the space, and probably never will.
Exactly.
That
was my first argument. Second argument was that there's weird shit in the ocean. It's not confirmed that there's other life forms in space, even though I believe there is, but I'm just not afraid of them.
Different question for different pod. A different pod. Here's the thing. I have to say the ocean because I'm terrified of drowning and what's down there. And I don't like the idea like you're just like so far deep you can't say the sun. I also have to say the ocean because if I think about outer space too hard, I really freak myself out.
You can't.
Right,
like,
so you should be more afraid of space then.
You can't comprehend the outer space.
I think I would be more afraid of space, but if I go down that route, I'm going to give myself a panic attack, so I can't do it.
It sounds like you're more afraid of outer space. The ocean's not giving you a panic attack.
I mean, definitely, everything's be a panic attack, it's fine. Like, if you think about just, like, outer space, like, it goes on forever. Like, there's no end to it. Like, there's no finite, and we don't know anything.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was saying on another spectrum of what you're saying, that you've never been to space, so you don't know what it's like. You never will, probably.
But you also never been
in
to
lifetime.
The depths of the ocean either.
I've barely even swam in the ocean. What do you mean?
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm afraid of everything. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying. I don't swim in the ocean.
She just sticks to the kiddie pools.
I literally sit on the shoreline and make those drip castles with the sand. And, like, sit right where everything, like, comes right up to your legs. And then I'm good. And then I go back and read my book.
Yeah, like, we know that there's a lot of stuff in the ocean, though, that are, like, out to kill you. Maybe not out to kill you, but, like, they definitely could kill you. If there's other things out there in the world, they could just, like, dab you up and be homies. Like, I don't know,
Like,
they
in
could be
other
cool.
worlds?
Yeah.
I just think that, like...
That's a fair point.
I can't imagine
Sharks
just,
not
like,
trying to dab you up and be friends with you.
being where you are and just, like, floating and, like, there being absolute nothingness.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking of, too. And the question is, like, are you more afraid of space or the ocean? Like, I'm just imagining myself floating versus in the middle of the ocean, stuck in the middle of the ocean. Like that's what I'm comparing to.
We need to time out. What just happened?
I told you I couldn't think about it too much. I'm literally just... I'm not having fun anymore. And I picked this question.
I'm not having fun.
I just, like, am either way, but just think about, like, being all the way at the bottom of the ocean. You can't see anything. It's dark as fuck. It's cold. The Kraken's down there. And you don't know what's happening.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically space, but in a wet form.
Do we know more about space or the ocean?
I think that I don't know enough to answer
question.
it. I think we know more about our solar system than we do about the absolute depths of the ocean. However, our solar system is one of, like, I'm going to make a number, like 50 in our galaxy, and then there's multiple galaxies in the universe. Right. So, like, it's infinitely bigger.
So we know, like, this much of...
Right. I feel like the parts we don't know about the ocean, we don't know anything, but we at least, like, most of it have covered. And I guess, like, I don't know.
It's a tough question.
But that's even creepier because then, like, what's down there that, like, we haven't found yet?
I'm sticking with my ocean answer.
I'm sticking with space.
I don't want to be near either, but I guess since
Have
I
to
just
pick one.
had a whole panic attack, I guess my real
Yours would
life
be space.
answer has to be space.
Yeah.
Even though I was trying to avoid thinking about space, I'm gonna have a nightmare tonight about being stuck in space. Like in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where they're just like they're out there and they're just like floating, and where like he keeps opening the door and pushing the mail, and they're just floating in space. I'm like, what a horrible way to die. You're just nothing, and now your body is just somewhere in the universe.
I think that's pretty cool. Because
you think it's okay?
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind.
I mean, like I guess you drown in the depths of the ocean, your body's just somewhere in the ocean.
Yeah, but it like settles somewhere. Like it's. I'm assuming eventually it hits the bottom, don't you?
Well, yeah, like the people in the Titanic, their bodies are still down there, but the Titanic's still down there in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, so like it's settled. In space, like you're not settled. You're floating.
Yeah, that's even cooler.
You're not resting.
That's fucking
You're
cool.
busy.
That's
even
cool.
in death,
you
you're
got
busy.
stuff to do.
You're busy.
I hate it. I think that I guess you're right. I think I have to officially change my answer. This is the second time I've switched my answer. So it's only
space,
episode
space, and
2.
ocean. Space, and ocean.
So space is officially.
I really
my
thought
answer.
we were gonna have a Dan and Tina agreement, but sorry, I had to convince you otherwise.
No, we are in agreement.
We are in agreement.
Oh, you did say
You're
space.
ocean.
Oh.
We're both space.
No, I knew what I was. I thought you said ocean for some reason.
No, we're more afraid of space. But I also can't swim. But I'm not an astronaut either, so I guess it's not good.
Not a good comparison.
It's not good. I am not equipped to survive in either locale.
Amazing.
All right.
Pretty good.
So,
Oh, God.
second question is, and I want to go on record before I even say it that I hate this question, but
Shut
the
up.
second question is, if your significant other is gaining weight, do you tell them? I want to go first because I hate this question.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
I just feel like it's honestly like not really your business still. And first of all, they probably know. Like if they've gained enough weight for you to want to say something, it's not like they haven't noticed. Like I'm sure their clothes don't fit. They're probably not. So either they didn't notice and they're feeling fine, in which case you're a dick, or they already feel bad about themselves and it's not gonna work. So unless they literally are like, "Hey babe, can you help me lose weight?" I don't think it's you. I don't think you should comment on. Like I don't think it's your business at all. Like it's their body.
You go next.
Yes, I'm gonna say yes because
Here
I'm
we
gonna
go.
go completely.
This is why I hate this question.
because I feel like if you care about them, then you should tell them.
Why?
What do you mean? It's unhealthy.
Is it though? You don't know that.
Dude, if you actually care about them.
No.
See,
I don't agree with that.
but then this is where it turns into the how much they're gaining weight and stuff like that. Because I was thinking, if they're getting a little bit of weight, I would give subtle hints, maybe like
Subtle
hey,
hints is even worse.
Hey, I just got a Planet Fitness membership. Want to come with me?
That's so passive aggressive. That's horrifying.
You're literally ridiculous.
That's so not subtle though.
Well.
Hey, do you want to join the gym? I've noticed you're fat.
I got a gym membership for myself. I'm going. I'm just like, hey, you want to come to the gym with me?
More
today?
subtle is like, hey, I'm going for a walk. Do you want to come today?
I disagree.
Okay, what you said? What was your second point?
But then if they're actually getting like aggressively fat, like I would probably sit them down and be like, look, this is probably not good.
Aggressive?
You care about them. This is serious.
They're not dying. I mean,
They
yeah.
could die.
If-
It's a likely a
If
higher
they're
chance of them
1,000
dying.
pounds, then yeah.
Oh,
ask them
1,000
about it.
pounds. Okay, we're just 1,000 pounds now, and we're just a fucking Oompa Loompa. Great.
Well, I said yeah.
We're just rolling around.
Well, at that point, you can bring it up. I don't know.
They're dead at 1,000 pounds.
I just feel
Maybe
like
not, maybe
inherently in the question is judgment. So it's like you're mad that your significant other is gaining weight, and like I just feel like it's like that is it's coming from a place of judgment, not maybe that's just the way we phrase the question.
I get what you're saying.
All right, I'm gonna give my argument real quick.
Okay.
That's
Go
good.
ahead.
But my argument was if you guys, so I'm kind of yes, but not more towards that extreme. It was more so if you trust your significant other and you have conversation with your significant other, you are obviously together and you work through problems and you do stuff like that and you trust each other. So like if you guys agree with that, then yeah, like if I'm just saying like if they want you to watch their weight, then yes, I would tell them. Like and stuff like that. Like I feel like it's a trust scenario. Like
But
I
like
feel
that's
like
what
it's
I'm right. I agree. Like if they ahead of time are like
Like, I would never go up to
like,
someone
I'm nervous.
random and be like, hey, you look a little tubby. Maybe you should lose some weight.
I would never do that. That's terrible.
But, like,
You just said you were going to do it.
But if my
significant
significant other was, like, very, like, overly obsessed about their health, and then I see them start gaining weight, you know, it seems like...
I think it's depending on, like, what they're doing for themselves. So, like, for example, like,
Right.
like as, like, your best friend, like, I know that you're working on yourself, so I'm like, Chris, great job. You look great. Good work at the gym. But you know I'm not working on myself. And and so if you were like, Tina, you're gaining weight, I'd be like, calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
And the difference between your other, I agree, it's like a closer and more intimate relationship. But I still feel like you should, like, let them lead the question. And if you're bringing it up to them, then it's about you, not them. It's about, like, what you're seeing versus, like, what they're feeling.
I agree. It's, like, judgmental. I kind of agree with that.
But you're out here trying to get them to go to P Fit.
I know. I'm kind of like mid-changing my answer now because, like, in my head, I'm assuming, like, some of this stuff and I shouldn't be.
I'm on the answer of if they want you to tell them you're clearly no, like, if they want, oh my god, I need to figure out how I'm going to word this. But, if you had that discussion beforehand, yes, I would obviously say it. If they were like, hey, let me know if I'm ever getting fat, I would let them know.
Sure, if they told you that.
But if they haven't, you wouldn't.
No, because it's not my business.
Maybe we should have worded this question more specifically.
Dan, tell me if I'm wrong, putting words in your mouth, but I feel like you would still be concerned, like, if you started dating someone that gained a bunch of weight. Like, I feel like you would still want to bring it up somehow. Is that what you were saying before, or am I putting words in your mouth?
No, that's pretty accurate. I would still probably bring it up, but it's like... I would want to bring it up subtly. It's like,
but
I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to be like, I care about you. Not.
I kind of agree on that though because like,
you just
gaining weight and like being obese is not also like healthy. Like how
we can't get into all that because
can. That's the whole point of this.
No, because that's just like not even true. People can be overweight and healthy.
But you can also be overweight and not healthy.
Absolutely, but like.
So if people are overweight and healthy, you should probably try to help them.
But like you don't know
correlation to overweight.
Not always. There's tons of reason people can. Like statistically significant, you want to.
But like again, I wouldn't.
Numbers.
Yes.
I would never be like you're straight up gaining weight. We're going to the gym right now.
I think it would have to be.
And like, do you want to go for a walk? Like I'm going, or like just like suggest it. It's not like telling them like, hey, we're going. It's like a suggestion.
Yeah. I also think it has to be.
And if they say no, they say no, and you don't get mad about it.
I think it has to be a ridiculous like amount of weight too. I wouldn't like you gain like 10, 20 pounds. I wouldn't be like saying that probably.
I'm just saying if it's happening at an unhealthy rate, you should step in. Because no one should be gaining 50 pounds in a month. Even though I don't think that's statistically possible. I don't think
that's the thing people do.
But
I just feel like even in those scenarios, I feel like trying to like the question was, would you tell someone they're gaining weight? So trying to help them lose weight is a different question. Like, we're trying to help someone be healthier, that's one thing. But like the moment where you're like, yeah,
I think you're trying to push this agenda that you're doing it as being a dick, and I'm not trying to do that at least.
You are pushing the
You're like trying to push it like
because I think saying it is. I think if you tell someone they're gaining weight, then you are kind of being a dick.
But you're also being.
I also don't think
you care about them.
Either of us.
You're trying to help
neither of us flat out said that we were saying you're like it looks like you're gaining weight.
Dan said, "Do you want to go to the gym?" Which
okay,
was like,
okay, maybe Dan.
I got a gym. Tina, I got a gym membership last week. It's Tuesday. I randomly see you. You want to go to the gym?
This is why I hate this question. Because that still feels aggressive.
Why? It shouldn't. You just want to go to the gym or not?
So if they said no, you're just like, okay?
Yeah, it's fine. No problem. Subtle.
I just think like healthy exercising is important.
To keep
so I wouldn't, but it doesn't matter on their weight. I'm just like I just push for exercise.
I agree. Like you should be in shape. You should exercise. You should move your body. You should eat better food. But like.
So maybe I'm more on that train.
I
don't care how much you weigh. I just think that people should get exercise.
Right, 100%. I just feel like
I'm pushing for the exercise.
I think it really comes down to like the rate of like the weight you're gaining.
The rate of weight you're gaining?
Yes, because if you're, let's say I date someone and I've been dating them for 5 years and they gain like X amount of weight over those years, like not that, like, I don't know, 30 pounds or something, that's not unreasonable or ridiculous.
Okay.
So I would not be like telling them like, hey, you need to go to the gym or something.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So then what? Yeah, but like what? I feel like you're gonna keep talking. So then like, what's your? This is ridiculous.
Say it again.
So then what would be your limit? I guess no. My real question is, is 30 pounds okay? Because it's like I just feel like the underlying thing of what you're saying is like.
Depends if the other person thinks it's okay.
The problem is you can't, and I'm saying I'm contradicting what I'm saying, but you can't gauge it by weight technically.
Right.
So you're gauging it by personal.
If you're
appearance.
going by like health, you can't gauge it by weight. If you're going by appearance, then you can weight.
So maybe we need a doctor on this episode.
A doctor.
Let's pull the doctor.
Bring in the doctors.
I don't know.
So I guess go back to the initial question. Would you tell your significant other
that they were gaining weight?
Yes.
No.
No.
I would not flat out tell my significant other to their face they are gaining weight.
Dan still says yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I didn't have fun. That
I had a blast.
That just stressed me out, and I'm.
That was great.
Well,
nervous.
I'm sure I'm waiting for this other question.
Is it time?
I mean, look, I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just like, you know.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm sure they know. Like you said, it's just I'm trying to help them.
If you're actually concerned about health, then that's a different conversation. If you're just like worried about the way someone looks because you want them to look a certain way, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Very fair point.
I feel like that's what you were pushing for.
Very fair point.
I just feel like
that's how you interpret the question.
That's like the underlying.
You're saying that's what
sentiment.
You think I feel like that's what I'm saying because of that reason.
Yeah, which is like
Right.
not what you've said. I just feel like that's like kind of what's in your brain, which is like probably not fair of me to do. So I'll admit that.
Correct.
But that's like low key what I feel like you're hinting towards because like why would 30 pounds anyway?
I said 30 pounds is fine.
Right.
31
And
now.
you-
In the
and-
round.
And you 31, you're out.
Gotta
Garbage.
go.
Trash.
Gotta go.
We're done.
P-Fit, where we
We're
at?
going to P-Fit right now.
Get in the car. And again, you can't gauge it off of weight or weight gain, so it's like.
Okay, but you're still saying yes to the overall
But I'm
question.
still saying yes.
Okay. I think we need to move on.
I think we got it.
I think it's
Yeah.
time. I think
I'm
it's time.
interested to see what people say about this because.
Yeah. I can feel myself being aggressive and like no longer like I can sense it.
Oh, you definitely got hot at one point.
Sense it.
I can sense my own aggression coming out of the stable, so we're gonna move on.
That's fine.
Okay.
I hope this is a controversial pick you're about to pull.
Last call. Everyone, where we pick the question that none of us did ahead of time, and we make up our answers on the fly, and we see that was with preparation. Now with no preparation. Let's see what we can do.
It's crazy that you can hear that.
It's not even
It's not a good one.
Dogs or cats.
Damn.
Dogs. Easy.
Yeah,
Dogs.
dogs. So you're going to say cats.
What are you gonna say, cats?
Yeah.
Out of your mind.
Cats.
Dogs. Why?
Dogs.
What's your reasoning?
My reasoning for cats is because they're less needy.
And you don't have to take care of
And
them.
I can't answer my reason after I spent on that last tirade because now I'm just going to seem even more annoying.
Hey, no, we're ready for this.
I feel like people like...
Teabags losing
Why
the
I know, I'm getting too hot.
Teabag.
I just think that cats are more chill. I think they're funnier. I think
They're
person...
funnier. They're telling you jokes. Hey, Tina, get this
They
joke.
are. They're hilarious.
Better stand up.
They make Dan not be able to breathe. That's a win.
Okay, that's my exact argument.
And I just think that I think they're better to have. I think they complete the home better. I think they're better roommates. Why do you like dogs? You don't have a dog or a cat, Chris. You're
That's true.
An interesting person.
I get more excited when I see dogs than cats. But cats are chill. They're cool. They just hang out, do their own thing. But dogs are more about the cuddles and the love and the stuff like that, and that's what I'm kind of going for in a pet. I don't want a pet I don't want a pet that just hides under my bed the whole time.
Cats are also into the cuddles and the love, but you have to earn it, and I respect.
Respecting dogs.
I respect the fact that they're like, listen, if I don't know you, I'm not gonna come right up to you. Like, you have to like prove that like you're a chill, pure person.
Dogs have
I
unconditional
shouldn't have
love.
to prove to the cat that I'm likable.
Yes.
The cat should have to prove to me
Dogs
that they're
have
likable.
unconditional
It's
love.
my house here.
Dogs
are a loyal animal too.
Dogs are too needy.
Unconditional.
I agree with that. Dogs are needy as fuck, but you have to take them out, walk them. Cats just kind of do whatever. But
cats can be needy
I'm willing
too.
to put in the work for the better animal.
I live with a pretty needy cat, but he's still not as needy as the dog.
I mean, they're definitely cheaper. Cats.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Don't get a rabbit.
trust
They're
me,
expensive as fuck.
I don't hate cats. It's just
What?
I'm allergic. I said that I hate cats. It's just I'm allergic to them. Like.
So you've never given them a chance.
If I wasn't allergic,
Ideally, I would love to have a dog and a cat.
If I wasn't allergic, I would still pick a dog all day.
But you've never been around cats.
Yes, I have.
People who aren't.
You don't even know me.
Great point.
I used to just like pet cats all day, and then just touch my face and just get blown up.
Yeah, but have you ever like lived with one?
Not really, no.
There's like I feel like living with a pet is a whole different thing. Like
I can't live with someone who kills me.
That's my whole point, is that you haven't. I also feel like I like dogs. Like, don't get me wrong, I love dogs. When Chris has the dogs over here, I get really excited and I like hanging out with them. I just like cats better. But I feel like in general, dog people are like aggressively dislike cats, and cat people are like more chill about both animals.
It's like I'm not gonna say because we can't talk about that. But yep, it's a political thing. We're not gonna talk about it. I don't want to get into politics.
Great.
Yeah, good. Shut that shit down.
Yeah, we already got really close.
Yeah.
we already got too close this episode.
Yes. I'm dogs all day. Always
Yeah,
all day.
I'm gonna stick with my dog.
So I've been outvoted on all 3 questions this episode.
That sounds correct.
Yeah, you have.
No.
No, we agreed on space.
Oh, wow. And that was so long ago.
Wow.
It's been so
God,
long
that
since
was
we
so good.
agreed.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Hope they got through that second argument.
We'll let it out. It's fine. We're good to go. All right. That is all we have for today. A special shout out to Kyle Hurry for giving us the ideas for our questions today. Go follow him. Go follow Kyle's vlogs on YouTube. Subscribe. Shout out to Becca, as always, for making sure we stay in line and we are fed and have beers waiting for us with our name on them when we arrive to record. And follow us on social media at Try to Keep Up Podcast on Instagram. And we will see you next week.